What are the roles and responsibilities of Chief Risk Officer? Chief Risk Officer is a person who heads the risk management function of any institution, like for example in our case the bank. So the Chief Risk Officer is responsible to define the overall vision and strategy or the working style for the risk management department or risk management function of the bank. As he heads the risk management function, so he defines the overall roles and responsibilities of the risk managers and the other staff who would be working in the risk management under his or her supervision. Chief Risk Officer also prepares the bank-wide risk governance framework. By bank-wide risk governance framework, we means the overall operations are considered, different departments are considered, the complexity and nature of the products and services of the institution are considered, and then accordingly the risk governance framework is drafted, and then the framework is approved by the board of directors and senior management of the bank. Chief Risk Officer also defines the risk culture, what will be the risk appetite, and what will be the risk limits for different activities. So he is responsible to define the risk culture, risk appetite, and risk limits. Risk appetite means the amount of risk or the exposure the bank is willing to take, and risk limits is the maximum or minimum limits, stop loss limits, which are defined for different activities like for the treasury investments or like for the operational exposures and risk exposures, etc. Chief Risk Officer also identifies, assesses, and manages the credits, markets, liquidity, financial, and operational risk. And all these domains are the subcomponents of the overall risk management function. So the Chief Risk Officer is responsible to manage the credit risk, market risk, liquidity risk, financial risk, and operational risk of the institution. And obviously, when we talk about the management of these risks, he collaborates and coordinates with relevant departments and process owners during the journey of managing their risk. Chief Risk Officer also works closely with departments and branches, as I earlier said, to help them identify and assess their relevant risk. And their risk might be related to the financial, credit, market, and liquidity or operational risk.